Uh, you remember when we talking about having to be home with you kids? Uh, me, you remember almost drowning, JP?
Yep.
Oh yeah, what was it like? Huh?
Scary shit. What was scary was getting yelled at to go the fuck back to bed.
Okay. So I got home from work at like 4 o'clock every morning, and I had to have wind down time, so I'd go to bed about 5. Then I woke up 8-ish. I averaged 3-4 hours of sleep a night, and that was the I made breakfast, lunch, dinner, all in that time. And by the time, typically, so throughout the week, Connor was too young for school, but I only saw JP.
That was too cool.
Loser.
Idiot.
I had that on my shirt.
I'm gonna make a song out of it. Anyway. So yeah, I only saw JP on the weekends. But one thing that they knew, everybody but their fucking mom knew, was to not wake me up. Not wake me up. When I wake up, I can't go back to sleep. Your mom would wake me up. Baby, shh, no. I'm just letting you know I'm letting you sleep in a couple of more hours, okay? Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Bitch! Now I gotta get up. Just leave me the fuck alone, man. Don't. All right, so that being said, Jaren, I'd like to hear your side of the story, because I honestly don't think I have.
Weren't you like 5?
Yeah, my side of the story is very, very like non-existent. It's just snippets of very small things. Like I don't think I can give my side of the story. You know how many concussions I've had since then?
Oh, you fucking pansy, man. I raised y'all to be tougher than that, man. So I remember getting woke up, you busting in the door, just crying. And I didn't even roll over. I just opened my eyes, and you're crying. And I'm like, why the fuck are you in here crying? And
go
you're
out
like,
there and cry.
I take your bitch ass back to bed now. So you turned around, still crying, turned around and walked out. Fuck. So I roll over, pull the blanket up. God damn it, he was wet. Why the fuck's he wet? JP, he comes back in, crying still, but this time he's a little more coherent, and he starts telling me. So we had a border collie. Miss that damn dog, man. The best dog we ever had, Winnie. That was our girl. She was named Winter because she was the only one that lived, the litter that lived throughout a storm, a winter storm in Oklahoma, and even the mom died. They found Winnie underneath them, so we named her Winter. So we're not that clever or creative. So yeah. So to make a long story short, JP like, yeah, this, grab my hair. So we had a pool. We hadn't lived in the house, but 3 weeks. It wasn't long. And he takes Winter outside to play with her. And he threw a ball, and it went into the pool. And she didn't, this is the first time she's fucked with a pool. She didn't, but so the ball was in the pool, and it was like a foot from the edge. I'm hearing this from a 2-year-old child that's tall enough to reach. Have you seen how tall this motherfucker is? At 2, he could open a goddamn door. Hey, so anyway, he reaches into the pool because Winter was just staring at the ball. So JP reached over to grab it. He falls in the pool. Winter then jumps in the pool, grabs him by the hair of his head. Back then, this boy, we never cut his hair. He wanted long hair.
Fucking hair.
And I'm okay with long hair as long as you keep it clean and taken care of. As long as you look appropriate, you can have your hair as long as you want. I don't care. So, but so he falls in. The dog jumps in.
Oh my God, it's Winnie.
She's back from the dead, bro.
Holy shit.
Actually, and that's sad. We don't know if she's dead. She got kidnapped. She got stolen.
Jared's 26, so
Yeah.
that was 24 years ago.
Yeah. So anyway, so Winnie jumps in, grabs JP by the hair of his head, and drags him, swims him to the edge of the pool, and then drags him out of the pool.
Just for the people who are listening, if you didn't catch that, the dog in Jaren's background started barking. I don't know if the audio cut that out or not. But
Okay. Thanks for that.
Good timing.
So I realize now what happened, why JP's wet, why he's crying, and goddamn, Winter just saved Jaren's life. I jumped up out of bed, knocked JP out the fucking way, and I went right to Winter. And I was like, baby, are you okay? Are you okay?
What's that?
Pick me up, threw me in the dryer, said dry off, get the fuck out of here.
What's that scene in White Chicks? Move, bitch. Pushes them out of the way. I think it is White Chick. You run into the bathroom. Move, bitch.
So to add to the we're not very creative with our pet names, we had a dog named after our security system at the time.
Fitting.
For that type of dog, English Mastiff. So he
Brains.
ended up, he was our I didn't know if you wanted to throw that brand out there or not.
Oh,
so.
well.
He's an OG.
OG. Brinks. I don't even know if Brinks is still around. Not the dog. The dog died. He's not still around, Connor. You got to stop telling me that, man. I know he's dead. I know this. Y'all didn't send him to a farm to live with your grandfather. No, you didn't. He's not in a happier place unless he's in doggy heaven. Which, if there is one, he's there with Winnie, who's not dead. She's still out there somewhere looking for us. And she will find us. And with that ball from the pool.
Fuck. Sadie and that goddamn pink ball was annoying as hell, though.
We had a husky, a red husky. Her name was Sadie. She would catch birds out of the sky. She would try to eat small children. She was just feral.
Hey, I can't count how many possums she killed. That snake. She killed some snakes, but that one right there by the back door, that one almost got her. Y'all remember that, right?
Yeah, you chopped it like 14 times with a rusty axe, and it didn't even.
It didn't do nothing. It didn't do nothing. So I went in and got the spade shovel, and I put it right in front of its head, and it struck the shovel. I screamed like a bitch. Ah! And y'all were by the window. Y'all screamed and bust out laughing. I'm like, fuck y'all. Y'all come get this goddamn snake. I just threw the shovel down the ground, went inside.
There's no way. I would hit the snake. I'd be scared every time I hit the snake. And the fact that you did it like
10 times,
to 20 times was insane. The courage you had to build up just to do it once, and you to do it over and over and
Connor,
over
you'd
again.
be sitting on the roof trying to like.
but
I'd get a
even
paintball
though I did try to kill it, I wasn't able to, and picked that motherfucker up with the shovel and threw it over the fence.
Our iron barred fence that it just slithered back.
Yeah, there was a green belt back there. Yeah, it came right back and it killed me right on the goddamn spot the next day, man. It was
It killed
fucking
it
madness.
Instantly. The next day.
Instantly the next day. It was madness. If I'd have just, in hindsight, would have sharpened my axe, I would have
Or
never
the
died.
shovel.
Or the shovel.
Or just never had kids and never moved in the first place. And
So
The key is the first one.
I agree. So I think the moral, one very good moral of this whole conversation here
Kids
is
suck.
they ruin everything. Everything. I mean, look at me. I had dreams. I had aspirations. I wanted things. Now I'm just like, isn't it over yet?
His wants are to not have us around anymore.
My wants is, God damn it.
Dad, can I come over for Thanksgiving? Fuck!
I don't know which is worse. The kids wanting to come over and see me, or my girl talking about, we need to talk. Fuck, man. God damn it.
It's the same reaction for both.
I don't. Either way, I got to participate. Man.
Well, the second one you can. It's mostly just listening.
Jaren, a story I tell, because people ask me a lot if I got in trouble when I was younger. And I always have to tell them.
Well, no, you didn't.
No, I did. I got beat.
I did.
Just as much.
Because of you. I don't know which way you're sitting.
Yeah, that's
right.
Yeah, or left. Depending on which way you're looking.
Yeah. So I always tell people the freezer one that I did to you, which is so fucking good.
Which one?
The one where Dad.
Which time?
Look at him. He's pressed again. Dad, do you remember? All right. Which one? Father, do you remember that?
Hang on, Connor. JB, even if you don't want to go outside, fucking tanning beds, bro. There's got to be a pool at that complex. Something you got. Jesus Christ!
You could probably stand next to a window.
I've been saying sit next to a window. At least get one side.
My window's open all the time.
Take up smoking.
There ain't no sunbeams coming through that window. And you're right.
Take up smoking and put your fucking left arm out the window. Get some sort of color. Jesus Christ, you look like
You're racist.
A China doll over here.
Russian nesting
Bro,
doll?
if you think this is white,
No,
my thighs are like snow.
Prove it.
There you go. We got him. We got him.
No, I was talking about are they hang on, no. The Chinese, are they Chinese dolls? The ceramic dolls?
The ones that you stack 1,000 times?
The Russian
No,
dolls?
No.
Are you talking
done
about
with this.
the Russian ones?
No. God damn it, anyway. I know the difference between an Asian and a Russian. Not Russian and German, but Asian and Russian. I know the ceramic fucking dolls. I said it a minute ago, and I don't even remember what the fuck I said.
Not the ones that stack.
Twisted. No. You see them in a fucking case with a fancy-ass dress, and they're just China dolls.
Oh.
They're just fucking white with hair.
And then you open it up and you find another one. Don't have kids, guys.
Please.
So they'll turn out like us.
So, when Jaren and I were younger, we fought over here.
I forgot about the whole story. I was like, what are we going to talk about next? But this is great. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
father over here told us, or told Jaren, boy, go take the meat out of the freezer and put it in the fridge.
Yes, Papa.
Papa!
Okay, Papa.
So, and I hear this, and Jaren goes out there, switches it. Okay, he puts the meat from the freezer to the fridge. We're planning on having fucking something for dinner.
I think it may have been mac and cheese and hamburger.
Probably.
That's a fucking brilliant dish, man. It's like 2 ingredients, bro.
I know.
That's
one
it.
of the
That's
ingredients
it.
ready. And so, Jaren comes back inside, fucks off somewhere, and father's outside, fucking off doing something, and I go in the
Killing
freezer.
snakes.
I go in the garage, and I take the meat out of the fridge, and I put it back in the freezer. And then I walk my happy ass little back inside.
You scandalous motherfucker, man. That's a whole new level of fucking dirty.
And then, a few hours later, this has been a minute, all I hear is, God damn it!
That was his mom.
No. Then, Jaren! He probably said JP or something. And then,
Nah, I was in trouble. It was Jaren.
Hey, Jaren.
I did. And he was, you're like, no, obviously you fucking didn't, because it's in the goddamn freezer.
Meanwhile,
And
Connor's
then
upstairs.
Just minding my own business. And then father goes back outside, probably to kill a couple more snakes. And Jaren fucks off while crying. And then I go downstairs and, Father, I tell you, I switched it. And I don't even know what we did for dinner because the meat was still frozen. So
I
Pretty sure that
saw
last
that.
part didn't happen.
Yeah, no. I
I know, I told
don't
you.
remember that. No,
no,
I agree. No, I'd have fucked you up.
You told
I-
this
I would've
story
kept-
fuck
you up.
me up. You
a
did
few years ago, but you didn't.
Nah,
Right
I
The
then,
last part
yeah.
definitely didn't happen.
I definitely
Yeah,
told you.
While JP was upstairs crying, I came to you 30 years later and said, Dad.
He's still crying.
You know all that shit that. Yeah.
But now he just sounds like Papa.
God damn, that's
That's
scandalous.
probably the worst thing I did. Actually, worst thing I did, Jaren, was I threw the hot rod suitcase. Hot rod, like the one we put all the cars in, at your face. That's pretty fucking brutal. That's why he looks so
two
ugly and
lessons.
dead.
1, don't have kids. 2, don't have siblings.
3, I can't even see your nose, man. You're just like a sheet of
Fucking
white with 2
Voldemort.
eyebrows.
Holy shit. Dude, why'd you kill my parents? Holy fuck.
Fuck, what movie is that where he takes the skin off and
It puts lotion on the skin.
puts the lotion in the basket?
I don't think either one of you had it harder than the other.
Connor
JP
just abused me more.
JP
My dad abused me more.
JP had
JP.
maybe a little rougher, okay. But the reason that Connor may not have had it as rough is because he witnessed the abuse on you, and he's like, "No, I don't want nothing to do with that." You seen that video where the father tries to feed the baby, and the baby's like, "No," and he's like, "No, okay." So he tries to give it to Mickey Mouse, and he kind of nudges the doll, and Mickey Mouse, he goes, "No," and then he just beats the shit out of Mickey Mouse, and then he takes that spoon and goes right back to the baby, and the baby's like, well, all right, fuck. That was kind of Connor didn't want to go through what JP went through, but when I picked Connor up from school, and I had a conversation with him because he had a bad grade. I don't even remember what it was about, but we're like 2 minutes from the school, and this fool the whole time talking back to me, cutting me off. I'm like, okay. So I commenced to slapping him across the face, slapping his mouth every time he talked back. Now, he wasn't 3 or 4. He was 6.
God damn.
No, you were
10 or 11,
14.
right?
No, you were 11. You were like 11. But I slapped you like 6 times before we got home, and it was just me trying to tell you or what was going on, and you kept smack, smack. We get in there and we go into our office, and I pull up whatever it was that we were talking about, and you was like pop, and you said, "Would you stop slapping me?" I looked over at you. Pop! Smacked you one more time. And hey, that last one did it. That last one did it. But so y'all got stories about, well, JP, I'm sure you did, Connor. Well, no, you're a fucking angel. I mean, look at you. You're pure white. The only thing you're missing is the fucking wings and a halo.
Jaren, I don't think you did anything to me.
So I'll be honest, I can't think of really. I mean, you and I like argued and fought, but I can't think of anything like mischievous that I did to you.
So
you just whooped my ass when we boxed. So
and made you play goalie in floor hockey and just pelted you with the.
Yeah, that shit fucking sucked.
He'd lift his shirt up and just have like little red welts all over his chest.
Harder than anybody ever.
So that's where the younger generation gets smarter because they can't beat their older brothers physically. Mentally. I could beat mine physically and mentally. Yeah, Brett. So anyway, on that. Oh, I'll bring it. Anyway, so the younger siblings are more protective of the older siblings than the older are the younger.
Fucker.
You agree, JP?
I agree.
Okay. So
no, I don't know. I mean, maybe we're the anomaly, but thinking of other like friends that have siblings, even like still no.
You know what?
So
all of the little siblings of friends that I have are shitheads. And aren't as protective as the older.
And that could be. I see what you did there. That could be a generational thing too, because we talked about how the babies of the family today are just that they're fucking babies. They can't do nothing. But
Claire,
I know that I've kind of done both. I've jumped in and protected my brother when it wasn't. He says it wasn't necessary, but fuck, he wasn't saying that when his head was cracked open. He was laying on the ground, and I jumped that dude that was 6 years older than me. They tackled him and put his head in. But
so
I also set him up because he was picking on me and shit, and I started yelling, "Somebody help me!" And these 3 dudes came over and grabbed him. I didn't say shit. I let them grab him. He got off me. That motherfucker started it. But
I will say,
I
Connor's
punched a
had an
cousin.
opportunity. Yeah, Connor had an opportunity. I don't know if I ever had the opportunity to be protective.
Connor had more than an opportunity. He capitalized on that shit.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, so I guess, yes, you could throw the argument that he is, but he had the chance to, where I don't think I ever had the chance to.
Or
Well, you
just
moved
never
out when you were 12.
You never
Or
caught it.
I
You
was
never
just
caught
never
it.
around.
You never caught the chance because you weren't looking for it.
You were never there.
You were
never
caught the-
there for him.
left me.
He was there when he needed you. Where were you? Hockey.
Jaren, the one of the stories that I remember from when we were children
When we were wee lads.
is we all went to Chili's after you got your ass beat by that kid in the playground.
Boy.
You're 0-1 with that dude.
He's right. He's right.
So
And I guarantee you that fucker ain't grown an inch.
what's funny is just before I graduated high school, we went back to that school and for
He
like
was there.
like a tour, like a celebration tour or whatever. And I sat down at this table in the library or whatever, and he kind of sat across from me. And
How old were you?
18.
15? No, 17. You're right, 17.
15 graduated high school.
And
God damn.
and when
Yeah,
when
I'm
that
sorry.
school when that schoolyard shit happened, you were how old?
I was a fourth grader. So
Not sure,
whatever
fifth.
maybe fourth or fifth. Either way, is elementary. I don't know how old.
Fourth.
I don't.
You're a
freaking know
fourth.
how old. 10,
You're a
9?
fourth.
But
You were
he was
4.
sitting across from me. My best friend at the time looked at him, looked at me, looked at him. He goes, "Do you remember when he beat his ass? You want to do a rematch for it?" And the kid looked at me up and down, and goes, and kind of just like slouched down in his chair. It's like,
Pussy.
Bro, I walked in at I got that call. I walked into the school, and how it was set up, you walk in the front doors, the office is right there, and the nurse's station is right there. As soon as you saw me, tears hit your eyes. And you ran over and you hugged me. I patted your head twice, clean it up. I backed you up, clean it up. Tell me what happened. You told me what happened. Well, I went in there. I put my foot in that assistant principal's ass. I want to know what this mama of this boy is thinking. You can suspend them both, but am I telling JP that when he shows back up, is he just going to knock the shit out of the dude? Because right now, JP didn't start it. He didn't cause it. The dude fell down like an idiot playing
What
soccer.
happened? So what happened?
He stepped on the ball.
yeah, we were. I don't think I had my second surgery yet. So I still ran like an idiot, but we were both chasing down the ball.
He still only had one leg at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't
The
put
second
the second
surgery
one.
now he's a full cyborg.
But
Jared,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
we were both running and we both started eating it, and I saw that we were both about to eat shit. So I kind of grabbed the back of his shirt, pulled him up so he didn't fall, and I rolled and fell down the hill. And then next thing I know, shit
Kicking the
happened.
shit out.
And
Bro,
I
Connor,
had
I'm
the
telling
one
you.
chance I had to do
Kicking
anything.
him? Or is he-
Huh?
What? Sorry. What? So you grabbed his shirt, stopped him from rolling,
Mhm.
so you could roll. You saved his life. God damn it! And
I
then
don't know about
what
that.
happened? What happened?
If you actually want me to tell the story, I started getting curb stomped and beat up, and the one opportunity I had to swing back, I rolled out of it and walked away, and
We
got
didn't-
about
you didn't have-
halfway.
Just
I know, halfway out.
You didn't have to.
I mean, you kept. I don't know.
Sorry. Well, I didn't. You said if you want me to tell the story, I didn't mean to like. I wasn't trying to get you this sick. I was invested.
Yeah,
I don't
So
remember.
I was down on the ground, curb stomping, punching, and I just kept I had my hands up, trying not to show the label of my drink anymore. I had my arms like this to kind of protect my face. And the one opportunity I could, I rolled out of it and started walking away. And that's when everyone started surrounding, and that kind of kept the two of us distanced. And then the teachers finally showed up and kind of grabbed my arm like I was in trouble and brought me out of it. I was like, all right.
And bro,
Stepped on your face.
man, I'm telling you, I saw the tread of the shoe. I was pissed. I was hot.
All on the arms,
And
my face.
So the thing about this is I remember the first time I saw this dude, and this is in elementary school, right? I'm like, God damn, how many times has that kid failed? Is he 18 in the fourth fucking grade? This dude was almost as tall as me. I'm 6 foot. He was like here. JP was like, no, JP was short. But again, so JP both y'all played hockey. I know JP can fight. I've taught him. All his coaches have taught. He knows how to fight. So I told this principal, I said, "Hey, I gotta know what to tell my son. Is this kid sorry? Well, we're gonna make him apologize. Does he mean it? Because if not, I'm gonna tell JP as soon as that kid walks up, knock the fuck out of him, beat his ass, put it on him." And JP woulda.
Make him sorry.
But then, we called the mom. Tell me what the mom said. Well, we're not really allowed to do that. Well, then you better expect both JP and this other cat to get suspended again right after they come back, because I'm going to tell JP not to trust him and take him out. And she said, okay. Well, when he called, the mom was furious. It was the mom's idea to make that boy apologize. Okay. That's hey. And I believed it. I believed it, and he did. He apologized. Connor,
I think you got played, bro.
Hey, Connor,
That's
I'm
the best
trying
thing
to.
for her to say.
Right. So, when
I'll be honest, all the conversation that happened in the office and stuff, I don't remember any of it.
he wasn't there,
I just
it was
remember the incident. I remember walking down the hallway to get lunch, didn't have any lunch money or anything, and that's when I broke down. That's when the adrenaline and everything finally crashed.
Because he didn't have
And that's when
lunch money.
I didn't have any lunch money. Like, fuck. So that's when they took me to the office, and that's when they figured out what happened.
So I believed it because where I come from, when a black mom opens her mouth and tells her kids to do something, everybody gets out the fucking way so this kid will do it. You don't disrespect mama. You don't do it. And that's what I needed to hear. So as long as mama is on page, then we're good. We're all on the same page. So JP did not have to beat that boy's ass. But I'd have paid so much money to see that dude look at you so many years later. He didn't grow at all, did he?
No. And
So
because of hockey, I obviously grew and filled out a little bit.
So
Not anymore, obviously.
as a father, I guess Jaren and I will benefit from this one day. So I think, Jaren, you could correct me if I'm wrong.
I correct you.
If we see our kid get his ass beat, if I see my kid get his ass beat, I want to beat somebody's ass. So, Dad, how did you not walk into that office and choke the shit out of somebody in there?
Because that wouldn't have done anybody any good.
See, that's just the difference.
You
to
know,
me.
because you can't. I can't always protect you. I got to make sure that you can protect yourself. That's my role as a father. Is there's going to be a point when I'm not there, but I got to make sure you motherfuckers are ready for when I'm not. I can't fight your battles. Not all
See,
of them.
So when you walked in there, you had that going through your mind. You weren't like, "Where's the fucking dad?"
No, never once, never once.
See, I'm
And
squabbling the dad.
well, if I'd have showed up and the dad mean mugged me, okay, well, you ain't finna have it nearly as easy as your son did. But it broke my heart that JP did the right thing and walked off when I knew that he could have whipped that kid's ass. But at the same time, I'm like, well, now, motherfucker, you know what happens when you walk away from this fuck. You got to get him. You got to get him. As soon as he sticks his hand out to shake, you pop him. And don't let up. Don't put your feet on him. Don't be a bitch like he was. You just beat his ass. And once he hits the ground, you can even help him back up. Walk off. Leave him alone.
So, Jaren, do you think you'll be his way or my way, where you just want to kill the fucking dad, or do you want to?
Oh no,
Are
I'm
you like?
very calm. I would absolutely beat my kid's ass for getting his ass beat, and then handle the
Pussy.
and then
Yeah,
handle the
I
situation
didn't-
properly.
You just got
Maybe
to.
I don't think I handled that situation properly. I just whooped his ass after he just got his ass whooped.
Man, if I raised you kids, if I was your age today, could you imagine me raising you? And y'all are like 3 or 4. Back when I was 23, you weren't born yet, Connor. So give me 26. Well, that's still not enough.
That's me
Give-
having two
give me
kids
30.
right now.
Give me 30. So JP 7, Connor, you're 4, 3-ish. Could you imagine me with y'all going through society and shit the way that I am? Making sure that y'all are able to fight, take care of yourself, stand your ground.
I think we'd be very annoying children. We'd be born in the worst generation that we've seen yet. The most annoying generation.
I already am, bro. Our generation,
Not the one that
respectfully, sucks.
Sucks.
No, isn't there a new one?
Oh, every
Like-
generation, us and new, us to now, sucks.
Trash.
Y'all
Okay.
are the newest because y'all are of age to actually start voting and potentially making changes.
I think 96 to 04 is like a good range of years, and we both fit in there. And then anything after that, 04 and on, yikes.
And how many times do you think I'd have been arrested for spanking you in the middle of the mall?
Every single time.
Connor, for running you into a pole while we were holding hands and you weren't looking.
You would have been arrested. You would have gotten a mom somewhere over there.
That was great, man. You would KO that shit, man. God damn.
Or
We be walking.
do it.
Do it.
I almost got hit last week, Jaren. We talked about that in the episode, but Jesus Christ. I just don't pay attention where I'm going.
Well, so I remember we were at a family reunion on your mom's side, and JP, you were 12. Looking at you right now, it looks like you got a man bun.
Mom's family reunion?
Yeah, bro, man buns aren't cool, bro.
What is
They're never
breaking your
cool.
mind, Jaren?
That's my backpack.
All right, go back.
When
Why
did
do you
Mom
hate
have
why do you hate yourself, man? Let's talk about your life here that makes you think that having a man bun is appropriate or cool.
Dad, you're the one who had a mullet. You can't speak.
But it was cool at the time. And his
It was cool at the time. Yeah, so fuck you, Connor. You're right. You're
I don't
right.
think it
Older
was ever
brothers
cool.
rock. Younger brothers are pussies.
You're the younger brother.
I know it. That's how I'll take that sack up, man. I'll take that L. So it was at the lake. And we were there with one of your cousins. They had you, JP, by at least 2 years, if not 3. And
Who, John?
but we're not saying
naming
any
names.
names. But it wasn't
That's the most generic
John
fucking name.
or Joey.
Or Jake.
We're not naming names, but here's all the list of our cousins that it's not.
This is everybody who it's not.
Yeah.
So this cat, so y'all are in the front room playing games. Y'all playing video games and shit.
60
And the
GameCube.
adults, I thought it was a Wii.
GameCube.
But okay.
GameCube.
Okay. So we were in the living room talking, drinking wine, beer, whatever. And that fool comes out and runs right to his mom crying.
Screaming.
It was, oh God. And everybody was like, oh goddamn, here we go. But then he looks right at me and your mom, and I could steadily see his eyes swell. Like, oh fuck, somebody just popped this fucker. and
Somebody just pop this fucker.
his mom couldn't understand him. But he was looking right at us. I'm like, JP hit him. And I was, I was proud. I was proud, but they both know, don't hit. Don't hit. I think we had that conversation even. Do not hit this boy. Well, I go into the room and everybody, as soon as I walk in the room, I said, what the fuck? And they all the kids in there just started, blah, 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 blah. Came down. Everybody sold Connor out. It wasn't JP. So I want to say, Jaren, you was 11, 12. No, I want to say he was 12 or 13, which made you like 9 or 10.
We were young. Connor being
Which made Connor
6.
7.
Yeah.
6 or 7. And so everybody, it came down to everybody's yelling and grumbling, and Connor was like, it wasn't them, it was me. It was me. So I didn't even ask. I gave them a directive. You do not hit this fucker. So I grabbed his hand and I took him to the bathroom and I beat his ass.
Thanks,
Respectfully.
Jaren.
Respectfully. Yeah. No, I took him to the bathroom and I spanked him. And so what I always do with my boys, I'd make them stand in front of me. My kids, my daughter too. And I get down to eye level. They put their hands behind their back and they tell me what they did wrong. What happened. And so normally I do that first. And then I punish them. But for this, Connor already fucked up. He hit his cousin when I told him not to.
Jaren, when he has to get eye level to you now, he has to go on his tippy toes.
He has to get a step stool.
Fuck that. I got to get a step ladder.
He goes,
Hold on.
Jaren, I need you to come down here, bro.
Yeah,
sit in this chair real
actually,
quick.
Yeah. I grab his shirt and I pull him down to my eye level. All right, motherfucker.
And I'm sitting, I'm like this, like, sorry.
Yeah.
You're uppies?
Uppies.
Uppies?
Well, he can't get me uppies if his hands are behind his back. So I spanked Connor, and I said, "Didn't I tell you? I gave you one."
Man down.
You can keep going.
I don't know if I want to. So, JP, do you notice Jagged Edge over here?
Mm-hmm. I've been watching.
Jagged Edge by the bed. All right. So, but he's like, Dad, hang on. I was like, what? Okay. So now I kind of gained my composure because now I'm mad because they broke the rule, and I'm embarrassed because the Panicks aren't looking good with your mom's family. All right, we just made this little asshole cry, and that's what I'm thinking. The fuck is he doing?
He's gonna have to just merge. It's fine. Just keep going.
I don't.
I'm gonna have honestly after this story. I'm gonna have to
Okay.
leave.
All right.
So continue.
So I
Just no camera. This will be the last story, and then we'll cut it.
You gotta leave
Alright,
all
so-
this in, dude. You gotta leave all this in.
you got to. So JP, he said, or the world, he said, Dad, but listen. So I got down to his eye level. He put his hands behind his back, and I said, "What?" And he's now crying because I just spanked his ass. He said, "But he hit Jaren." I said, "What?" And he's it's hard to understand because he's crying. And he said it was JP's turn to play, and he hit JP with the controller, so I hit him. I grabbed that boy, and I held him tight. I held him tight, and I said, "Son, I'm so sorry." This motherfucker over here tapped me on the back of the head. "It's okay, Dad. You didn't know. You didn't know."
Okay.
Beautiful moment. Don't have kids. Your sister's hot.
Thank you for tuning into the episode. I just have to hold it. This was
Pause.
the first one with Jaren. Thank you, Jaren, for joining us.
Third time.
Get a tan.
Third time.
They also got spray on shit, bro. Just you got a girlfriend, right? Rouge,
So
makeup.
Jaren will be on next time with a complete full tan makeover.
I'm gonna
looking
look
less
like
like-
an Oompa Loompa.
Just less like Dracula, man. The only thing that's saving you is you don't have those crazy ass fucking nails. But
And I got the bushy ass eyebrows though.
you do have a bushy ass
That
eyebrows.
is true.
Jesus Christ. Hang on. Have you ever thought about you know how you can cut your hair and donate that shit? Or,
No, I'm
or
not.
sell that shit?
Cutting and donating my eyebrows to
No, but why
Nobody.
not? Why not? Because I
you look like you need
guarantee.
it in your right side.
Damn.
Damn, this motherfucker over here. I think that you could get more on your eyebrows than Connor and I together could get on both our heads.
Okay. So have a
All right.
have a good Thanksgiving.
Mwah.
See you later.